said, remember this moment in the back of my mind. The time we stood with our shaking hands, the crowds and stands went wild. We were the kings and the queens, and they read off our names. That night you danced like you knew our lives would never be the same. You held your head like a hero on a history book page. It was the end of a decade, but the start of an age. Long live the walls we crashed through, all the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered. I said, remember this feeling. I passed the pictures around of all the times that we stood there on the sidelines, wishing for right now. We were the kings and the queens. You traded your baseball cap for a crown. And when they gave us our trophies, and we held them up for our town, and the cynics were outraged, screaming this is absurd. 'Cause for a moment a band of thieves in ripped up jeans got to the world. Hold on to spinning around, confetti falls to the ground. May these memories break our fall. Will you take a moment? Promise me this, that you'll stand by me forever. But if God forbid fate should step in and force us into a goodbye, if you have children someday, when they point at the pictures, please tell them my name. Tell them how the crowds went wild. Tell them how I hope they shine. Long live the walls we crashed through, all the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. I'm not afraid, singing long live all the magic we made. I had the time of my life, fighting dragons with you. Long, long live the look on your face, and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered.
You know, on all accounts, the life of a perfectionist is a disappointing one. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard being a perfectionist, because even though most perfectionists are very aware that perfection is impossible, that doesn't stop them from having this goal or this desire, this want to be perfect. And that's very frustrating, because perfection is impossible. And I realized that I was a perfectionist not too long ago. If you would have asked me a year ago, I would not have used the word perfectionist to describe myself. But as I began really doing some self-reflection, I realized that I have a big issue with wanting to be perfect. And this has affected a lot of things in my life, because it changes the way I behave around people. It makes me afraid to fail, because I want to be perfect, and perfect people don't fail. And so because I'm afraid of this failure, I have built my life in such a way where I can avoid risk at all costs. And because of that, a lot of things scare me. And one of the things, I would say my biggest fear, is the fear of failure. And judgment of that failure. And this really bothered me once I discovered this thing about myself, and I wanted to fix it. And something that I'm pretty self-conscious about is my musical ability. And so I decided that I would share my musical ability with anyone who wanted to see it. And YouTube is the perfect place to do that. And so I made this video not to show off my musical talent and how great I think I am at singing, because that is definitely not why I did it. I did it because I wanted to fail and enjoy it. I was having a conversation with my little brother, and he was like, "Brianna, I have some advice for you. Your first song on YouTube, don't make it a Taylor Swift song." I'm like, yeah. But I had thought about that, and I'm not putting this video on YouTube so that people will enjoy it. I'm putting it on there because I enjoyed it, even though it is very, very flawed. I'm not super content with the way that this recording sounds, or the way that I look, or my guitar playing, but I had a lot of fun doing it. My brother has that equipment that I used to make the video, and it was really fun learning how to use it. It was fun to record. It was fun to play the song. I love the song, and I genuinely enjoyed doing it, and actually ended up hating my musical ability less because of the process that I went through in making this video. And so that's why I did it. I did it because I realized that I have a perfectionism problem, and that I wanted to do something that took me totally outside of my comfort zone, and this would be it. This right here, this is scaring the jelly beans out of me, but that doesn't matter, because even if it sucks, so what? I did it, and that's the cool part. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. You're helping me take me outside of my comfort zone and teaching me how to grow and learn and do better, and I really, really appreciate that. I hope you all are having fantastic weeks and living lives you'll remember when you're 67 years old, because those are the fun lives. What's life without a little risk?